on this season of Survivor San Diego. In Survivor San Diego's first season, 16 college students came together to compete in one of the toughest challenges of their lives. On day one, both tribes had to nominate a captain to represent their team. It was Brandon for Leilani and Christoph for Talladega. The survivors received a warm welcome to Survivor, where they had to vote out someone day one. On Leilani, it was Dylan, Dre, Brandon, Rebecca, and Chris that created the Boulevard Ballers Alliance, a day one alliance that really overall stood the test of time.
What's going on is me, Brandon, Dre, and we're trying to decide a girl on the team that we want to create like a strong powerhouse for Team Leilani.
Rebecca, I feel like we can kind of get, with us, the majority.
Him and I and the rest of the guys.
And she seemed like she was on the same page.
I know me and Selena personally plan on obviously keeping Rebecca. We have an alliance, the girls.
Personally, for me, it would be beneficial to keep Rebecca around, I think, because we're tight, and I find it kind of unlikely that she'll put my name down.
Second person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Sleda, I'm sorry, you need to bring your torch. Which I'm smoking. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Third person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Paige. On the other tribe, there was Talladega. Talladega was a strong tribe when it came to challenges.
Just yell!
Talladega has a But it was their lack of unity that doomed them in the long run.
And we have formed a new alliance called the Splash Zone.
So we're voting for Christoph?
Christoph tomorrow.
That'll be good if we get him out.
They are gonna piss off Rachel, which then we can easily just kind of snag Rachel.
Fourth person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Dylan. Fifth person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Christoph, Travis spoken.
Because I was pissed at this week that Christoph got voted off, and my team is dumbasses. I really do wish I was on the other team right now.
As you all know, I found the immunity idol today. It was very surprising. Brandon actually called us and he wanted to meet up, and he told me and Rachel that he wants to help us.
Rachel and Dylan, they've crossed the line in the sand. They're the next targets.
I feel bad for Rachel. I'm thinking maybe I should tell her what's up.
Rachel, I'm so sorry to tell you this. We're voting you off.
They're not going to vote out Dylan because they think he's going to use the idol now, which he is, but he's not going to use it on himself. He's actually going to use it on Rachel.
Sixth person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Sam. And with the tribes merged, it was Leilani's game to lose.
I wonder if Rachel and Dylan have been talking to Leilani people. I don't know. I feel like something's off.
Like, because if I can't have friends in this game, then I fucking won't.
Seventh person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Hannah, Travis spoken. Tommy, Travis spoken. The game's dynamic changed after an immunity idol was put in play.
It was at the cross on La Jolla, on top of Mount Soledad,
But yeah, I really think Dylan has it.
and we sort of together came to the conclusion that it was probably Dylan who found it.
And especially it would suck to get eliminated because people think I have the idol when I don't actually have it.
What's to say like Dylan isn't going to screw us over with the idol like he did with Sam?
It would just be a disaster for me.
And Dylan T's game didn't get any easier when Rachel, his number 1 ally, had to leave the game.
Yo, what the hell? Why couldn't you leave a week earlier? My team got destroyed. If you had gone, then that wouldn't have happened.
But Rachel's out, so it's kind of just Dylan.
Dre wins immunity! 10th person voted out Survivor San Diego, 1 district. Dylan. With Reed being the lone Talladega, he was not going down without a fight.
I am surpassing my expectations right now. Let me just say it.
To be honest, Reed wants to vote out Dre. Dre has won the most competitions. That's all I have to say. He's a threat. He needs to be voted out next.
If we voted out Dre, it would be me, you, and Bella. As you said, Rebecca just sways to the majority. I think if we just told her, she would totally jump on.
That'd be crazy.
If she takes out Dre, that's 1 down, then it's Brandon, that's another one, and then it's Bella, and then it's the final 3 right there.
I think we have to. I think we have to vote for Dre.
Which fucking sucks. I don't know why Chris turned on us. I can't believe it.
He was like, listen, we're at the bottom. They're going for us. As far as I know, yeah, true, but they're going for him.
Reed was able to convince you this week, and I'm like,
Where does your head lie, you know?
It lies in my best interest.
See, exactly.
Dre's out tonight.
Welp, looks like I am fucked.
11 person vote out of Survivor San Diego 1 District and the 5th member of jury, Trey spoken.
If all goes according to plan, Brandon's out Thursday.
Now, here we are, the final 5, and their unique paths to what got them here. Reed, the lone Talladega. Reed has faced many adversities in the game, and even though his gameplay hasn't emerged until a little later than others, he was able to slither into the final 5.
Beautiful game. Beautiful game.
The big question is, if Reed makes it to the final 3, will he get all the Talladega votes? Does Reed actually have the ability to outlast the Leilanis?
I'm going to make it in the top 3 100% now. It's happening. I don't see why this plan will really fall through unless people are just going behind my back, and they could totally vote me.
Bella, the lone wolf. There's many things to say about Bella, but strategic is simply not one of them. With Bella being exiled out of any game talk throughout the season, she's been blindly navigating her way throughout the game.
I'm so out of the loop, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm not even invited to the parties that they have on the low. Like,
will Bella be a sitting duck in a winning player's final 3, or are we amongst a bitter jury and will have a floater as the first winner of Survivor San Diego?
I had no idea that I was going to get this far. I'm kind of only here for like the social aspect, and so far that's gotten me here today. So I have no complaints there whatsoever.
Rebecca, the superfan. Rebecca came into a season with a bunch of pre-existing relationships, knowing nobody in the game. However, she was able to find her alliance to shield her from being voted out. Rebecca has quietly been pulling a lot of strings this season. The question is it too quiet? The main issue for Rebecca is the fear that she may be seen as a weak player from the jury's perspective.
I'm sure you guys have seen, I've sucked at every single challenge we've done.
Can Rebecca find her way to the final 3 and prove that she deserves to be the sole survivor?
My fear of going to the end with Brandon has maybe somehow fixed itself. So as long as I'm still guaranteed in the end, I think I'm chilling.
Brandon, the narrator. Brandon has been a staple throughout the entire season and has had immense control over the Boulevard Ballers and the game overall. Since day one, everyone knew to not let Brandon go far in the game, but week after week, they turned on each other.
Every single vote that I've had so far has been the person that got out. You know, I was loyal to the people that I aligned with from day one.
However, all good things must come to an end, and Brandon now finds himself on the verge of Eviction Island. Brandon is still searching for his first immunity challenge win, and the way it's looking, he may need to win out the challenges in order to be crowned the sole survivor.
If the jury doesn't vote my name, I feel like it's just because they're voting emotionally and not who they think like played the best game.
Chris, the dark horse. Chris has had absolutely no presence in the first half of the season, sitting back and riding the Boulevard Ballers' dominant wave. Out of nowhere, a flame within Chris was ignited, and he began to understand the importance of jury management and how big moves within the game get you votes in the end.
Yeah, what are we doing here? We're like the strong competitors. Let's get Chris out.
I think if I can make it to the final 3, I can present a very strong case. And at the end of the day, if I don't win, I don't win. It's not my choice. I played the best game I can, and that's all you can do at the end of the day.
He now finds himself at the top of the tribe, and he knows that Brandon is the only thing left in his way to securing a spot in the final 3. Chris certainly has the drive to win, but has he been driving under the speed limit for too long to earn the title of sole survivor?
Unless somehow I've had Reed, Rebecca, and Brandon all lie to me, I'm going to be in the final 3. I don't think I'm being overconfident in that statement. I don't think I'm in over my head.
7 days remain and 4 more heartbreaks to come. Who will have their name cemented as the first sole survivor? Find out right now on the season finale of Survivor San Diego 1 District.
You son of a bitch. I don't know if it's the crippling anxiety that I have now that I've learned what's going on. I think I've been checkmated. I think Rebecca and I got. I legitimately think that one of us are going out this week or next week after Dre. And we're screwed. Dude, we're screwed. We have to get Bella on our side or we're fucked. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like Chris was always like, oh, I've been talking to Reed. I was talking to Reed. And Reed's like, oh, I'm talking to Chris. They were always talking together. And it hit me. It all hit me and Rebecca at once. They wanted to vote Dylan out, but I also wanted to vote Dylan out, but it was in their best interest as well.
But Dre won the challenge. So, we went with Dylan, and it honestly works out perfectly because it's how I was going to play the game anyway, and now I have Reed on my side.
Chris turned on us a while ago, and he's been playing both sides. And now he's chosen Reed and Bella because it would be easier for him to win over Rebecca and I. Because we played the better game in the first half, but they played the better game in the second half. You guys have been working together since maybe like Rachel got out. I should have known something was off when Chris refused to like vote with the group. Chris played us like a fucking fiddle, dude. Ah! Fuck Chris. Fuck Reed. The final three is looking like me, Rebecca, Bella, if we do even fucking make it. But I really think our days are numbered right now, and it just hit me right before Tribal Council for Dre. This is awful. This is fucking horrendous.
11th person vote out of Survivor San Diego 1 District and the 5th member of jury, Dre.
Dude, I underestimated Chris, and I underestimated Reed so hard. The thing is, like, I don't know, man. Like, Chris didn't really do anything all season except get me out. Reed was at least desperate enough and somehow was going to make it to the final three with a plan. So I'm pissed right now. I'm anxious. I'm fucking ready to throw up. And I'm just sad because I think I played this great game for no fucking reason, just to make it 5th or 4th, So what am I shaking on?
Shaking on Dre this week, us three going into the final three.
Okay.
Talked with Brandon. I really didn't want to break it to him like this, but I told him, hey, Dre's getting out this week. There was no way around it. We had the clear majority, and he was really pushing for Bella and then Dre. I, in a way, was able to force his hand. Pretty much everyone who's like a good vote or a swing vote in this game has been coming to me and talking to me about this stuff. I feel like right now I get to pick who's in my final three, which is a very liberating concept given that everything works out.
Better not fuck me, Chris. Better not fuck me. I promise. Promise? I promise. Okay.
All I know is if I want to keep playing, I need to win the challenges. The thing is, I feel like I could win the challenges with Dre out, because I keep coming in second. So if I win these next 2 fucking challenges, I'll fucking stay in and win. I'll win if I make final 3. And I think they know that. Okay, fuck yeah, I'm hyped now. Let's go.
So for today's challenge, as you guys know, the cross has been in multiple aspects of this game. You guys have to run to the cross. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that.
I
was so prepared.
I was ready to jump Ronan. I would have knocked you.
How will Ronan know who makes it if we jump him?
For today's challenge, it is your second to last challenge. This challenge is based off your memory from the entire game. This challenge was slightly confusing when I first explained it, so here's pretty much how the challenge works. There's 3 stages in this challenge. For the first stage, each survivor will receive 10 tiles that include the first 10 people voted as Survivor San Diego, not including Dre. They first must put the names of the order of each player in which they chronologically were voted out. If they ask for a check and are correct, they'll move on to stage 2. In stage 2, they will simply flip over the tiles to see brief descriptions of every challenge they participated in this season, which they must also put in chronological order. Once they get that correct, they'll move on to the final stage of the challenge. In stage 3, they must run inside to see a slideshow that contains trivia statements based off the entire season. The answers are the names of all the contestants that are true to that statement, which means they can use multiple names as multiple answers. The hard part about this stage is that the questions are not in order and also change at a very fast pace. Once the survivors think they have a good shot to answer a question, they must run all the way over to their board on the other side of the complex. You'll see survivors use flashcards at first to answer the questions, but we ended up just using a marker because the wind was really strong and kept knocking the cards off the board.
You guys will not be part of the questions, so if you feel like you should be a part of the question, you're not part of the question. Do not count yourself. Person who gets all 3 challenges in a row wins immunity, secures a spot in the final 4, has a 1 in 4 shot at this game. So, because in the last challenge, Rebecca, Brandon, and Bella won an advantage. The advantage from production standpoint was not really an advantage. You guys will get 30 seconds before anybody else to start. That's your little bone because it really wasn't even close. It was not even an advantage. The knots were not even a factor. All right, for immunity and security in the final 4. Go. 1, 2, 5, 6.
Check.
20, 21. You're good. Brandon's on to the next one. 21.
Hey, check.
You're good. Something's not right for Rebecca.
I'm so sorry, but I don't know the difference between Dylan T and Dylan S.
Sorry, I can't help you with that.
Fuck!
I know. Brandon, correct on the challenge. One can start.
Oh, check.
Not right. Who's that? You? You're good. Start. Flip it over.
What? Is there a fucking obstacle course here?
Wait, it's on the computer. It's on the computer, bro. Chris. The last one on the names.
Dude, I actually don't remember
Chris
at all.
Chris does not remember the pecking
What
order.
the fuck is touchy subject? Oh, I fucking know, you backstabbing like wars. This one was like this. I fucking know. No. Yes.
Without failing the wager? What does that mean, without failing the wager?
Dylan with Serrano's baby food. Dylan wins immunity. It's Chris on the next round.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's alright.
Where is this chick?
Reed's right. Reed can move on.
Check.
Rebecca moving on.
Oh, thank God.
What do I need? What do I grab? One of these?
Excuse me.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dylan. I got it. Fuck up.
Eating.
These two are right.
Cookie, digging, everything. Yes.
You do research.
Second to last person right now.
I have no idea. I don't know. To cross this road, maybe? Maybe look for running people. Oh, it is in there. Okay.
getting pretty hungry.
Is people fucking with me?
It's the wind.
Oh my god, I forgot. Fuck.
Oh man, I forgot the number.
Chris and Bella, probably 20 minutes into this challenge, still on the second puzzle. Rebecca and Brandon neck and neck. Reed a little bit behind, but Reed has a different strategy. Reed is just studying as much information as he can.
Ronan, I don't know what some of these people eat, bro. Missed an immunity challenge?
Hey guys, it's Christoph. I was out for the last challenge.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Bella and Chris still working on the order of the challenges. I can say for both of them, it is one card.
Think of who was at the game challenge that's not in here anymore. Because it has to be that person. Bro, you should have everyone's names written out, like somewhere so we can look at it.
Bro, you've been playing this game for a month.
Yeah, bro, and I play it last minute every time.
Kills me. This is torture.
It's not right.
Dude, you want to give me a hint on what's not fucking right?
Anybody got it yet?
Nope, come and win the game, Reed. All you.
What's number 12 though? That's the number 12 is the card people.
Yeah, who laid cards?
Who was on your team that laid cards?
I quit.
You quit?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to be like,
because
oh,
I couldn't
you
fucking
made it.
figure that out, and I'm pissed. Yeah.
Dude, wait, so you were on the challenges?
Yeah.
Do you know what order you had it?
Yeah, I know which one I got mixed up.
Which one was it?
The egg and the.
That egg one was bad confusing.
And the sticks.
Alright, I'm not gonna tell you guys until we go through every name here. Number 1.
We're all gonna be tied then.
Yeah. That's fine with me,
Wait,
bro.
can we all be immune?
Number 1. Why do I have a different answer from you guys on number 1?
What was the question?
I don't know, I gotta
Just
look.
snuff out the hoe.
Snuff out the hoe.
Snuff me out, huh?
I know. Travis spoken.
Y'all aren't helping me. You just want me to tell you stuff.
It's all
I'm gonna move away.
How you feeling, Chris? You're still in this challenge, Chris.
Somehow. Only played in one challenge.
How you feeling?
Defeated. I feel like they're all right.
Whoa,
If you don't want to show, you can't look.
If he doesn't want to show.
Don't be a big fat cheater.
Actually, I'll let you look over his side if you want. if you want it, you can look over his side.
And nothing will happen?
No, it's fine. If you want a hardcore cheat, I'll allow it. Just don't flip over anybody's board.
I think I might just use some bullshit names to throw Brandon off.
See what happens.
Ask me which number, and I'll tell you the number I'm looking for. Okay.
Hey, you guys just want the answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be great.
No one gets immunity? Is that what you're saying?
If you guys come to a consensus of no immunity, I'm fine with that.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Ask no immunity, I'll take it.
Wait, so if they don't want immunity, they drop out of the competition.
No. I'll keep going. Yeah, but if we all agree no immunity, I'm down.
Well, Brandon was like Rebecca, we have to work together. Reed and Chris, they don't want us to win. They're feeding us wrong answers on purpose to listen to them. But I don't know if they're feeding me wrong answers. Maybe him. I think we all just don't want Brandon to win, honestly. I don't want Brandon to win. But the way I'm feeling right now, I don't know if I can win. I don't care who wins as long as it's not Brandon. Because I'm probably gonna use my idol. I don't trust anyone anymore. I'm gonna use my idol. And I just don't want Brandon to win.
How important is it to win this?
It's not like incredibly important, but it would be nice.
It'd be okay.
Yeah.
We've been doing this challenge for over 2 hours, and I asked my lovely assistant Dylan and producer if he could get me a glass of wine, and he gave me this fucking much wine. So,
Brandon did piss in this bottle.
yeah, Brandon actually pissed in Rebecca's bottle. Ew, she's
Is it delicious?
Ew. She said. Yeah, she's like getting every drop of it. She's like licking like the fucking tube.
Wait, for 7?
Cheers.
Paige and Dylan. Who sat out of a challenge? Or who missed a challenge? Christoph and Dylan S. And Rebecca, but she's here. 11, who sat out of a challenge? Tommy. 12 was who was the card dealers, like card challenge, which was Paige, Sam, Tommy. Who snuffed that hoe out? See, if that was like Sam, we weren't there for that, so that wouldn't be fair. But Hannah definitely said that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna make it.
Alright.
I cry.
Solo stop. No, let me sit out. You're the life of the party. I'm sitting out.
I'm getting pretty hungry.
I am so upset.
Remember me when you win because this is because of me.
I am so
I gave this to you.
Dude,
I gave it.
thank you. Now I might mess this up.
I swear, if it's not me, I want it to be you.
I just gave it to him, but I just don't know where I could go wrong.
I think you just gave it to him.
I did.
That was the only one.
Really?
That's the one that you guys like were all pretty much stumped on.
He thinks I'm with him now. No one else will know.
I need to check my swap.
Oh, I won't rush, I promise, but just let me know.
Say it. Don't say those 2 words.
Brandon wins immunity. Alright, everybody. Bella went to go get food because she eliminated herself because she couldn't get the order of the challenges correct. However, after 2+ hours, Brandon, you deserved it. You won immunity. Alright. Brandon securing his... Jesus, fuck. Brandon with a thick-ass neck. Brandon securing his spot in the final 4 will not have to worry about immunity. He's completely safe. Brandon, congratulations. Your first challenge. How does it feel?
Very good. Especially because I can go to sleep now.
It came to a point where you guys were literally helping each other, asking each other which answer to each question was. I hope for one of you guys it works out for you. I'll see you guys next Thursday. And that's all I got for you.
There was a big day of Survivor yesterday. So the votes were gonna go, they're supposed to go Bella. 1 Bella, 5 Dre. But Dre talked to Bella and was like, hey, let's get Reed out. But didn't let us know. So the votes went 4 Dre and 2 Reed. And I went up to Rebecca and I was like, hey, were you the Reed vote? Were you the other Reed vote? And she was like, no. And I was like, I wasn't the other Reed vote. So that means Bella like wasn't in on getting Dre. Like she actually changed her fucking vote. Like actually changed her vote to go get Reed out.
Hello, y'all. Last night's tribal was crazy. I honestly thought that Brandon was going to vote Reed, but Brandon completely blindsided everybody and voted out Dre as well. So Dre went home. Dre kind of promised me to go up to the final 3, but I kind of feel stupid for falling for that. Like, what was I even thinking? He is a strong player, and I should be playing game right now, you know? Like, so I kind of feel dumb on my part. Brandon confronted me about it too, and I was just like, yeah, I fucking voted Reed. I wanted to see what was gonna happen next. But Brandon seemed cool about it, so.
Which means like Bella isn't as close to Chris and Reed as I thought that she was, which is great news. You know, during Tribal Council, it was super like way worse for me because Reed and Chris get their way. You know, I really think Reed's one of the most underrated players so far.
Woo!
Obviously, Reed and Chris now are like a buddy-buddy system. Chris is just like thinking he's playing both sides, but he really like has no loyalty to us anymore. Me and Rebecca both don't trust this guy for a single fucking second. I could tell I was going home next. Like, this week was supposed to be me, and they couldn't do it. I survived.
That was the most frustrating challenge yet. It was annoying, honestly. I was hungry, it was getting late, there was other things I'd much rather be doing, plus I always got work, bro. I always got work, so like, it's just hard to play this game. But, you know, fair game. Brandon won, good on him. We lost a challenge, Brandon has immunity, but that's okay. You know, we still got game plan here. I think Rebecca and I are fine going with Chris. You know, maybe we could just vote out Bella. It's getting serious now, you know, the game feels really real.
If I want to win Survivor, I feel like all I have to do is win this next challenge, and it's just all me, you know. I would love to bring Rebecca to the end. That's my goal. My secondary goal is bringing Rebecca with me to Final 3, because, you know, I think it's good to the jury management to say, like, not only was I able to survive and get to the end, I also was able to bring my partner along as well, you know.
Okay, so, well, first, my initial plan, I was considering, you know, sticking with Reed and Chris, getting Brandon out, but, you know, Brandon won. Okay, I'll make that work. We've been working together the whole time, so, like, keep this momentum, keep us together. So, you know, obviously I was like, thank God, like, all you needed was to win. But obviously he was like, I'm scared for you now, like, it'll probably be you, I just have to protect you now. I was debating, like, you know, should I tell Brandon, should I not tell Brandon that I have the idol? Better he knows in advance so he doesn't think I'm, like, backstabbing him. So, sat down with him, told him the whole thing. I don't think he was too mad at me. I think he was more excited than mad, so thank God. I did not know what he was gonna say. But I just kept saying, like, you know, this is for us. I wanted you to win that last challenge. If I won, this idol would have been played on you. If you won, it's on me. Like, either way, and we're both safe. This is what I've been saying the whole time. This is why, like, I was chill with Dre going and didn't want to go to Rocks. Like, I knew we'd be safe. And I think he was really reassured, like, thought that this was my plan the whole time, even though sort of I was planning on getting him out. But this way definitely works for me too. Usually when you're playing the idol, you do it because you think people might vote for you. This time, I'm playing the idol and I want people to vote for me. So this week, I'm gonna try to make everyone mad at me. I want people to vote for me. I'm gonna make people paranoid. I'm gonna go to Chris and say, hey Chris, just thought I'd let you know, Reed wants to get you out. Hey Reed, just letting you know, I think Chris wants to vote you out. Hopefully confused enough that they go to each other, be like, hey dude, like, listen to what Rebecca told me. I don't believe it, do you? Like, did you say that? And then they're gonna be like, no, like, oh my God, Rebecca's a snake, like, she gotta go, she's playing us. We thought she was working with us, but she's playing us. I want them to get all paranoid, vote for me. That's when I'll pull out my idol. I'll be safe. Reed goes home. So now Brandon knows about my plan. Yeah, so I'm about to talk to Reed and Chris. Maybe, hopefully they respond, and we'll see how that goes. I was down for Bella, but Chris came to me, and he's like trying to get out you. He doesn't want you to make it to the end.
I literally helped him though.
I mean, he was just saying, like, this is the opportunity because since you didn't win, he, like, wants you out. I don't know. Like, obviously, like, he's not trustworthy then.
Which is fine. I'm down to vote Chris then. I can get Bella. I'll talk to Bella and see how she feels. Okay, Joe, I appreciate you letting me know. That makes me feel good about our alliance. So.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Snaky Chris. Okay.
Snaky Chris.
Fucking snakes, man. I don't know what else to say. Just got a text from Reed probably about 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, saying, hey, let's vote out Bella. You know, the usual plan. I didn't think much of it. It's pretty short. Then Rebecca texted me saying, hey, it's urgent. I need to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. Who the fuck is pointing fingers at me? So I get on FaceTime with her, and she tells me that Reed wants to vote me out. I don't know who he's talked to about this besides Rebecca, but he needs a majority. So it makes me think that he's either talked to Bella.
I woke up to a spam of text messages from everybody in the tribe being like, hey, can I FaceTime you? Hey, can we FaceTime later? Hey, can I talk to you?
I'm gonna say Chris. We vote out Chris just because he's kind of slimy right now. I'm like, bro, you be snaky. Like, what's going on here? So you kind of like was with me for a bit, and then now all of a sudden, since this yesterday's challenge, he's been mad dry with me, and I'm like, bro, like, what? He was like, yeah, like, I'll vote Bella. It'll probably be like an easy vote.
But Rebecca told me that Chris is trying to get Reed out and Reed is trying to get Chris out.
So if you're down to vote Chris, we would actually have majority vote because Rebecca is down to vote Chris.
You know, my backup right now is Brandon, so I'm pretty positive that Rebecca would have my vote. But if I can't get Brandon to say yes, and I have to go to Bella, I might just be fucked.
Yeah, I think I would be down to vote Chris.
So vote Chris tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. And here's the benefit for you as well, is that y'all have had your gripes with each other, whatever it is, you'll make it the final 3 and then you can beat her ass.
So I don't know, I applaud Reed for his initiative, but I'm hoping it'll bite him in the ass. I don't have much more to say. See how tomorrow goes.
Like, it's all Reed, like, Reed wants to. And, like, it was a total switch. Like, I was so surprised, like, all this. And he was like, I knew it. He's like, I knew it.
Dude, what? Are we actually going against these guys?
So the plan right now is Rebecca told Chris that Reed's going after him, and he immediately was like, that's snake, I knew it. And Reed is like, Chris is a snake. So their fucking whole group dynamic crumbled within just like a couple of minutes because Rebecca said something. I don't know why they would trust Rebecca's word with anything. Chris was like, I'm glad that I have you 3 with me, you, and Rebecca. Let's keep doing the final 3 thing. And I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, dude, the ship has sailed for that, buddy. You fucking tried to vote me out. You tried to get me out this week if I didn't win immunity. Why am I bringing you to final 3? You don't deserve it. I thought I was underestimating Reed and Chris. They're not loyal at all to anybody. So they're just kind of chickens with their head cut off, and you just kind of tell them something and then they'll believe it. Like, this is Survivor, buddy. You don't trust everything.
Brandon told me that they were trying to get me out, but Rebecca told me that Chris is trying to get Reed out and Reed is trying to get Chris out. To be honest, that sounds pretty promising, but hopefully none of them are pulling my chain because I feel like that's what they've been doing all Survivor. It's getting closer and closer to the end, and I'm kind of blessed, you know. I made it this far without winning any challenges, kind of snaking my way through, making myself known, but not making myself too known to the point where everybody sees me as a threat. And hopefully that I can win Survivor because I got here and without winning any challenges. So that's pretty dang lucky.
Look how small the circle is, guys. That's fucking crazy.
There's no vaccine.
Starting off in this game, there was 16 of you guys about 40 days ago, and on Monday we will have a winner. So if you guys look amongst yourselves, one of you guys will be the winner. Some of you guys will be 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. That's not good. All right, Brandon, I want to start with you. Brandon, congratulations. I know you were waiting for that challenge. You finally had your moment. You won immunity. What was going through your head in that challenge? It was a very long challenge, about 2 hours. Go into it for me.
I was not gonna give up on that challenge. It took a long time for it to finish, but I was willing to wait.
Chris, you were stuck on the part 2 of the puzzle for a very, very long time.
Don't need to rub it
What
in.
was going on in there?
Not a lot going on in there, to be honest. I just really thought I had it right for whatever reason. You and I both, it was brutal. It was literally the one thing we were hung up on for 30 minutes? I tried my best on the challenge. I honestly did not think I would remember that Christoph and Dylan Turksway got voted out the same day.
Bella.
Oh, it was Dylan.
So you can remember. All right.
Exactly.
Bella, you gave up on the challenge. You quit the challenge, did not even get to part 3 of the challenge. Why'd you quit? We're literally at top 5 right now. I know a lot of people who were voted out would not quit in a challenge like that. So what's going through your mind?
I'm a sore loser. I was hungry. I was tired. I honestly would not have put those stupid sticks for the freaking eggs.
Reed, Rebecca, you guys were kind of neck and neck with Brandon. You know, you didn't really have a lot of the correct answers on your board. But what was the whole atmosphere over there at that circle? Were you guys just helping each other? Were you trying to cheat off of each other? You know, this is one of you guys is going to be voted out, and you guys were helping each other.
We kind of all reached a point where it was like, okay, what is wrong here? Like, how are we not getting this? And then it started just kind of going downhill from there, to be honest.
Rebecca, anything?
Yeah, I would say it was definitely unexpected, the fact that we did help each other like that. But I feel like it sort of shows maybe how the season is going. There's sort of 5 people here. Some of us I don't know, maybe you wouldn't expect that we would be here, and you wouldn't expect some alliances that are there. But I think even in the game, people are helping each other out that you wouldn't think.
All right, well, if it's walking in the challenge, quitting the challenge, helping other people in the challenge, one of you guys will pay for it today. One by one, each of you guys will be going to the voting booth to vote for who you want out of this game. Reed, you're up.
Man, this has been a whirlwind, man. Big whirlwind. Whether it's just the reactions of this, or if it's, something I'm not even expecting at all. So, okay, here we go, yo. Sorry, my guy. Sorry.
I probably trust Brandon more than you to take me to the top 3. Sorry.
This one goes to you. Sorry, goodbye.
What should I say? One of 2 slime balls that is left.
Hopefully what I heard is true. This isn't for nothing, but better me than you, man.
All right, I'll go get the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Chris? All right, who are you using it for?
I would use it on myself.
Rebecca's gonna play it safe. Rebecca, the rules of Survivor, that if you play a hidden immunity idol, all votes cast for that person will not count. I can confirm that this is a hidden immunity idol. No votes for Rebecca will count tonight. All right. When I read the votes, person with the most votes will have to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Reed. Second vote.
Chris. Reed. That's 2 votes Reed, 1 vote Chris, 2 votes left. The 12th person voted out, 6th member of our jury. Reed, I'm sorry, you need to bring me a torch.
I don't have to do this shit challenge no more, guys.
Good game.
Good game, good game.
Right here. You bring the torch? Bring the torch.
No, fuck the torch. Okay.
Travis spoken. Last member of Talladega Reed, you should be really proud. That is an accomplishment in itself. You will be on the jury to vote for the winner of Survivor, alright? Thank you, Reed. It's time for you to go.
Peace out, guys.
Well, hello, Leilani. Final 4. You guys have stuck in this game very long. You guys should be really proud of yourself. But at the end, it can only be one. Alright, Reed. What's going on in your mind?
You know, it's a good game. It's a good game. I'm not mad about the decision. I did just hear about the final challenge, and I kind of do want to play it, actually. I was scared beforehand, but now I've been told what it is. I'm kind of like, it could be good, but we had one day, right? But the day after the challenge, I was feeling confident, or yeah, day after the challenge, I was feeling confident, but today I was not feeling as confident because I felt like there was some weird radio silence. Yeah, it was a good game. I made it way farther than I thought I was going to. I might vote for Brandon, but also might not vote for Brandon because I was trying to get him out for so long, so we'll see. I'm not sure.
Maybe some kind of like capture the flag type beat. I really don't know. There are bricks involved. I hope I don't have to throw them at people. I don't know. I'm excited. This looks fun. I like the water. I like the ocean. Hey, big man.
All right, look at me. I hope you got that. All right, congratulations, Final 4. This is as far as you come in terms of challenges. This is your final challenge of the season. So let's go back and look at the challenges we've done. We've done a memory challenge. We've done a physical challenge, but we haven't done an endurance challenge. This challenge is the easiest challenge out of all of them, but it's also the hardest challenge. Your challenge is one hand on the pole, last person to leave, secures their spot in the final 3, does not have to be worried about being voted out, gets to plead their case to the jury on why they should win Survivor San Diego 1 District. You need one hand on the pole at all times. I hope you guys didn't eat, because no, there is no bathroom breaks whatsoever. Simple enough, right?
I've been drinking.
If the tide goes down, we will push it up more. All right, are you guys ready? You could be here all night. Guys, I'm pissing on one of you. I hope you know that. One hand on the pole, that is all you guys need to do. This challenge starts now.
Well, that means I have to be here all night, bro.
I should have brought my food.
Oh, motherfucker.
Saletta.
Shot.
I'm cold.
All night? Can you do it all night?
I could go all night.
I could go.
I could go for a long time, but I'm cold.
All right, good luck, bye.
I'm crew, you know, I'm filming. I'm not very good behind the camera, don't tell, but doing this thing. Chris doesn't win. He's honestly been a huge pain in my ass this entire time. I've been giving his ass rides every single time. He still owes me gas money. He looks kind of stupid and he's really small, and I really hope he doesn't do well, honestly, yeah. And I'm very glad.
No!
No! I was in the show for about 2 seconds, and now I'm helping film, and it's honestly been a lot of fun, you know? A lot less anxiety. I get to watch them go through pain. My former team down there feels good.
You think you could have done any of these challenges?
Yeah, I mean, I could have done any of them. I'm Not the worst.
Well, you lost. Well, what's your favorite part of the season?
My favorite part of it is you getting wet.
Louis. Oh, fuck. Of course I get fucking soaked as soon as I come up. I'm gonna make it a little harder. You guys need to be standing now.
Just check my hips, bro.
You guys are pulling it that way. Guys, what would you do if a shark just like swam right by here?
Sharknado.
A limb could cost $1,000.
You guys in front.
I would piss on it.
Yeah, a big wave came. There's some bricks right here. And they didn't stay here. They crashed right into my feet. Both of them.
And then
did.
we will be suing.
Both of them.
Bella, how you doing? You've been really quiet.
I'm trying to get through this challenge.
Sorry. She just doesn't like us, I guess.
Yeah, that part.
I've come to the conclusion that you guys will literally be here all night. We're close to the 3-hour mark. You guys will be going down where the waves are crashing.
Do we have to hold the torch?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, we're chilling?
All right, you can let go. All right, come here. Oh. Okay, never mind.
And I'm just listening to you.
Melo, what's going on?
I'm done. I'm letting go of the pool because I'm fucking done. I went to work today. I'm over it. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm not even going to Francois. Fuck that.
All right, Bella, you can let go. Bella's out.
Bye, Bella. Good job.
I really don't want to do an interview. I'm gonna cry.
Kind of forcing her to.
Yeah.
How does it feel to go 3 hours and then not win?
I wasted my time. I hope that out of all three of them, Chris wins because he's the most humble. Because yeah, first off, Brandon promised me like a spot in the top 3, but he's a fibber.
Okay.
Feeling loose, feeling light.
Shut up.
Twin pythons, baby. Twin pythons. Like safety deals? I don't know. Deals for maybe making this not as long. Well, I mean, like, as long as one of us gets it. Yeah. And one of us are left. All of us are left. I mean, I trust me. You guys trust me?
We've all worn the necklace.
I know, it's for clout. We've all won one challenge. I want the clout
Okay, but
necklace.
who looks best in the necklace?
I'm narcissistic. Were you seeing me in that? Were you seeing me in that? I mean, I always look at it. It just adds to it.
Let's in the comments. Who looks best in the necklace? Show the options.
Yeah, I have a little blurb right here. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Put in post.
You can put in the corner down here a picture of me in the necklace.
I'm gonna a better picture of me in the necklace. And then me, like Photoshop, really nice.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, really?
Oh, my name's Ronan. I didn't find out any pee. Shut up. Feeling loose, feeling light. Take on the world right now.
Just said you were cold and shivering.
Was that on camera?
You can't know that.
Was that on camera?
Yes.
Fix it in post.
Wait.
Are my feet cooking?
Oh, yeah, you're cold.
Chilly.
You're pretty warm. Whoa, okay. How are you so warm?
I've been doing meditation half this time. Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Realistically, how are you guys? You guys resilient tonight? You guys staying out here for a long time?
Ain't nothing but a peanut, baby. You said this one was the worst challenge.
Y'all look kind of cold.
Apparently I'm warm.
Brandon, Rebecca, and Chris have been battling it out for over 4 hours now. Bella left about an hour ago. They have now been moved by production to the edge of the waves coming in. Something needs to change. Chris is over here meditating, shirtless. Rebecca's over here soaked, covered in wet clothes. And Brandon's just chilling. How you guys doing?
water, just chilling.
Chris, are you out?
Dude, hella respect. Hella respect.
It's okay.
I feel like shit right now. That cold really got to me. I'm already sick right now.
Oh, fuck.
And I do not feel good, so I definitely, like, health-wise was the right move to get out of the water.
So, producer's gonna come get Chris, put him in the heated car.
Yeah.
Gonna go back, give him some tea. Chris definitely stuck it out 5 hours, you know. Health comes first, and I think this was more of a health thing. Nobody signed anything either, so can't have people dying.
Not much else to say other than Rebecca and Brandon are some fucking troopers. They have some real grit. Props to them.
When Chris was distracted before, we were like whispering to each other, Brandon and I, we were like, we just need Chris to go, then we're fine.
Yeah.
Chris is gone. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris, for hearing this now, and I know you're really sick, but
I'm sorry. You did great. You stuck it out like a champ.
Yeah, you
but
did.
we never trusted you.
You were really slimy in the last 2 weeks.
We never trusted you. I haven't trusted you in a fat minute. You and Reed, that whole thing. And how quick you turned on each other too. How quick you turned on us.
No trust. This is what happens when loyalty happens.
So what are you saying? Who's the target?
Chris, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah, sorry, Chris.
Basically, you were really the only one that I had like just a one-on-one talks with over the text.
Yeah.
And then I would have the Boulevard Baller chat, and then it was just me and you, and I would like give you extra information.
Yeah. Honestly, even before we went idol searching, like every piece of information I found, I didn't go straight to the Boulevard Baller chat. I went straight to you.
Exactly.
And you went straight to me too.
Exactly. I didn't really give information to anyone else because it didn't seem like their heads was really into the future of it. They were just kind of like
week by week.
How long are we gonna be out here for, guys?
Probably another like 2 hours.
Come on, dude. For the record, in the last immunity challenge, Brandon won. You won. I helped you out.
Yeah.
I helped you grow out.
I know. I'm sorry though, like I just.
But I wanted to help
not you. It's that
I know, but I wanted to help you.
I just
and
want
now
to say
you have
that I
win.
won the last 2 in a row.
But you can say that you won that one. And no one has to know that it was me that helped you.
I didn't
You
help
give me
anyone
anything,
out
but
for
the
the
thing
sole
is-
reason because I knew I was the closest. That was the
I
only
know.
reason why.
But the reason I helped you is because I just didn't want Reed to win, or Chris.
Yeah. That was before I knew you had the idol, so I feel like I
Yeah.
needed to win that week. Like I literally played that competition like it was my last week I was gonna be on there. That's why I played so hard on that one.
Yeah.
You know, I've been helping you out,
Yeah.
but this one I just can't let go on. I'm sorry.
Okay. I understand. I get it.
Seems like they're both feeling pretty safe regardless, but it's all about the resume to the jury.
Everyone has finished their final challenge. We're the only ones left that still have the challenge.
Wow.
Except if there's a tie, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Alright, give me the scatter. Can we just like tug of war for it?
So we're about to relocate. We were about to go finish off in Ronan's backyard, but
It's 3:30 in the morning, and we decided to get off of the beach and drive to Ronan's house so he could sleep while we just watched it. And instead, while I'm at the car, I just decided it's fair.
Wow.
Mighty respect.
Mighty respect to you.
Wow. That was 8.5 hours, dude.
But yeah, 8.5 hours. Just to make sure Chris was out. Whatever, you know, let's make it a Survivor San Diego first.
It was a classic.
And they beat 8.5 hours.
It was a classic. 8 hours and 24 minutes. There you go. Shut the fuck up.
So it's 3:45 in the morning. I just dropped off Rebecca and Ronan, and I just came in second in the final challenge, where I held on to that goddamn pole for 8 hours and 24 minutes. I guess this is the best time I'll make this video because of just how truly disappointed I am in myself. I feel like if I just held on, I would have won the year. I would have won this season. But now the jury saw that Rebecca just won an 8-hour and 24-minute competition, and a lot of votes are going to go to her. And I feel like now I've probably lost. I'll probably come in second, and I just feel terrible now. I feel like I have nothing left. I feel like I just screwed my whole season up because I let go of the torch. And now all I can do is put my fate in other people's hands. So I'm super happy about that.
I guess they stayed for 8.5 hours. I could not do 8.5 hours. I don't know if Rebecca's trying to keep the boys or keep the girls. So, throughout the season, I probably wish I played my game a little more strategically. I kind of just played for the party and the booze after, so we'll see. I'll totally do this.
Well, a while ago, Brandon and I talked, and when we went idol searching, we talked about what do we want our final three to be. Obviously the two of us together, and then probably Chris. But recently we sort of realized how slimy Chris is. He hasn't sort of been playing with us. We sort of talked about how we want to ditch Chris and take Bella with us to final three.
So this is the last week for Slimy C. Slimy C is going to get evicted this week. I had an alliance with him since week 1, and he tried to backstab me in the last few weeks, so he tried to play both sides. He got caught, he got mixed up in it, and we found out. That's why you're Slimy C, dude, king of slime. So I think it's going to be 3-1. The one vote's probably going to be to, like, Bella, just because Slimy C probably thinks that we're all in on this final three, but in reality, we gave up on that final three with Chris because just how, you know, scummy he was at the end. So
when we were in that competition, Bella was out after 3.5 hours. Chris, Brandon, and I were still in. And Chris was distracted for a second, and I sort of whispered to Brandon, like, we just have to outlast Chris. And we did outlast Chris. And I looked at him and I was like, okay, we did it. We outlasted Chris. We don't have to keep doing this. And I was like, well, I'm not letting go. And he was like, well, I'm not letting go. Like, I understand fully why he wanted to beat Chris, but why does he want to beat me so badly? Why doesn't he want me to win? Why does he want to win? And in my mind, obviously I had like a lot of time to think. Standing there, I was like, maybe he doesn't want to play with me. Maybe he wants to win so he can vote me off. And I was like, that's it, Rebecca, you have to keep going. He's trying to vote you off. But he was talking about, I'm so happy to be able to like sit at the end with you. Like, this is so cool. We made it all this way and we've been working together since the beginning and made it all this far.
Because I think it's going to be pretty close, especially now with Rebecca, winning an 8.5 hour long challenge. I think some people are going to be persuaded in that. I don't know what other people are thinking, if they're doing emotions, if they're pissed that I got them out. Dylan T might not want to vote for me because I got him out. I lied to him, same with Hannah. So that's going to be one thing. That's going to be weird, but...
Like, I don't need to win by a lot. I just need to win, but I feel like I can almost more guarantee that I can win without him. When I'm with him, I don't know. I don't know if I would win. It would be close, but just definitely too close for comfort. I'm about to talk to some people and see where it takes me. I don't know if we could beat him. And I talked to Bella about it and she's down. Like, she was also like on board for voting you out, but like she's down and like she's now voting for Brandon, but like obviously it would only work if we all do it.
I thought this might happen.
I got a little bit of heebie-jeebies right now. I don't know what else to say. It's really starting to set in my mind about like how far this whole thing has gone. When I first joined, I never even thought I'd make it like had anywhere near past the tribe splitting, but here I am, seemingly. I just feel like I kind of showed up here. I think the realization is just setting in that I'm really in this, and I have a good as a chance as anyone. Like, obviously I wanted to win from the beginning, but it wasn't like a tangible thought until now, if that makes any sense.
I've always wanted to be in a final 3, honestly, with all of us, and like with Brandon. Like, I saw myself going to the end with him for sure. But like, he's just, I don't want to like make it like that close for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for any of us, like I feel like taking him to the end would just be like, could just be dumb.
If he's gonna vote me, it's obviously like, regardless of my logic behind it, it's my best interest to get him out. It's pretty much Reed part 2. It's literally the same scenario. You come to me and say, hey, you're getting sick again. If that's legitimately what he's saying, then I don't care if it's him or Bella in the final 3, as long as I'm in there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're guaranteed to be in there no matter which way it goes.
Yeah.
And it seems like you want Brandon out more than you care about having the original squad, as cool as that would be.
I do care. Like, I want it to be the original squad, and like, bro, I feel like after this season is over, everyone's gonna hate me.
No.
I hope
Dude,
not.
at the end of the day, if someone hates you over a game, you shouldn't be friends with them in the first
Yeah,
place.
but I didn't meet them before the game.
Honestly, right now, I feel like I'm in over my head, but I'm just thinking about what I'd say to the jury, what the finale is going to look like, stuff like that. I mean, if I get voted today, I can't be mad. I can't be mad because I would have gotten completely, like, just played. It's just a good play if I get voted out. And I can't be mad at that. That's my whole shtick, the whole show, is that I'm trying to make the best plays possible to win. It's not about, like, making friends at the end of the show, because we're already fucking friends. Who cares?
I've lied to people. I've lied to Reed. I've lied to Hannah. I've lied to Dylan T. I've lied to people. Some may say that my word doesn't mean a lot now, but, I made an alliance in the first week, and I remained totally loyal to them.
Brandon and I have been working together this whole game. He's my ride or die. Like, we fucking work for it together this whole time. Every single piece of information I got, he was the first person I let know. And same thing for him. Like, he always let me know all valuable pieces of information. We helped each other out. Every crazy idea, scheme I had, he helped me out.
I helped him out.
I didn't even need to win comps. I literally didn't need to win comps. I literally just strategized who should go out next to benefit myself, to get myself forward and my team, you know? And Rebecca is still here because I've been trying to bring her to the end, you know?
It kills me. It really kills me. Will the jury hate me for that type of like backstab and betrayal? Because it really is. I stayed on that pole for 8.5 hours in the ocean, drenched, cold, wet, tired, hungry. I feel like whatever I've done to prove myself, if I'm sitting next to Brandon, it might not mean anything. I literally didn't know a single person.
And look where we are now.
I know. Who would have thought? Definitely when Ronan like recruited me into this, he was probably thought I would be like first out. Like he just needed a 16th person to fill in. Like he didn't care. Like
Dog, that's how I felt too. Because I got picked an hour before.
yeah, but
Well,
yeah, who would have thought we were like last in, last
Underdogs.
out.
Underdogs.
Underdogs.
Chris, I want to turn to you because you were a little bit of a headline during the challenge. You know, you made the right decision. You stopped playing in the challenge. You were absolutely freezing. There was a good chance you were going to get hypothermia. How do you feel leaving that challenge? Do you feel safe today? Are you worried? Do you feel like it was just out of your hands?
It was definitely out of my hands. I actually had stage 2 hypothermia. That's why I was so warm prior to me exiting. And I think I played that the best I could have, you know. I literally went to the limit of what I could endure. If I went any further, then I don't think it would be worth it. You know, there's some things you just have to call, and that was one of them.
Brandon, let's turn to you. Brandon, you know, 8.5 hours. That is so fucking long. You know, how does it feel letting go of that torch and realizing that you did all that for nothing?
I thought it was a great experience. I actually had a lot of fun doing it. I could have kept going in the waves, but once we were just standing, not doing anything, I just started like getting delusional, and I just started seeing things, and I noticed that my arms were just like locking up, and like my body was giving out like legitimately. So I think that's when I called it. When I was starting to notice health issues, that's when I realized it might not be worth it to keep going, you know? Because Survivor's one thing for sure, but you know, permanent damage to my body is also something I take high more regard in.
Rebecca, this is your second challenge that you've won this season. You know, you definitely won one of the hardest challenges of the summer. So how do you think that's going to come into play when you're sitting in front of the jury tomorrow? Do you think that's going to help your resume? What do you think is going to happen?
I think I really needed this win simply because I just needed to prove myself. I still think there were, I don't know, after Thursday night, but there were like stuff going around that I was a weak player, and I needed to prove people wrong. I need to make sure that I went to the end, and nobody could say that I didn't try my hardest, fight my hardest, give it all I had, and I did, and hopefully people can see that, and hopefully that plays a role in how people vote.
Well, if it's being bored, getting hypothermia, seeing things that aren't there, one of you guys is going to pay for it. One by one, each of you guys will be going into the voting booth, and you will cast a vote for who you want out of this game. Rebecca, you're up first.
I'm so sorry.
Heart's racing. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that this is the right decision. It's out of my hands now. Good game.
You have been coined the name Slimy Sea for a reason. You are the last slime ball left before finale.
gotta get the guy with the biggest personality. You promised me the top 3, but the top 3, and you're probably gonna win, and that's not okay. Good luck, guys.
Alright, I'll go get the votes. Alright, final 4. Person with the most votes will have to leave the chapel council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Chris. Second vote, Brandon. Third vote, Bella. 1 vote Brandon, 1 vote Chris, 1 vote Bella, 1 vote left.
Would you recommend someone to play the game, Survivor?
If you're trying to do this.
Do you actually want me to say on camera that
Hey, do you like spending 8 hours in the middle of the night on the beach, soaked, unable to piss or eat?
I'm cut on my legs.
Bricks in the feet?
I stood in freezing cold weather for 7 hours. Would I recommend this to anybody?
Hell yeah!
13th person voted out of Survivor San Diego, and the last member of our jury, Brandon. Brandon, I'm sorry, you need to bring me a torch. Brandon, Charlie spoken.
You know, I thought that we trusted each other, but maybe she thought I was too strong and voted me. But with Rebecca, you know, we were solid. Maybe we had just confused things, and she voted Bella on accident or something. On the first week, I assembled my alliance. I stayed loyal to them. I told them stuff, you know. Me and Rebecca got a little closer with information-wise. We told each other a little bit of everything. I just didn't win this last one, and I guess that's the downfall, you know?
Yeah, I definitely need to shave. Fuck. I'm worried. I am. I think I have a general idea of what I'm about to say. And honestly, I think my strategy is just going to be, I'm not going to tell them what to do. I can't. And I think part of persuasion is asking someone what to do.
I'm about to leave for the final tribal council. I really did not want to have to betray Brandon. You know, we were originally going to be a final 2, and I really wish I could have brought him with me to the end, but I just don't think it would have gone well for me.
And I need to figure out what I can ask the jury, what my call to action will be for them. Why pick me? I think I can definitely play to the fact that no one really disliked me the whole show. I only had 2 votes to my name. I have a pretty good conclusion, I think, that I'll use in relation to that.
I'm gonna share my game, put all the cards on the table. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be myself. I voted sort of with no emotion. Any of my gameplay, they really haven't been personal. It hasn't been personal at all. I've done what I thought I had to do to get me to where I am right now.
I played the best game I could. I can't tell them I'm perfect. That'd be lying. I gotta admit that. I didn't play the game perfectly, but the choices I made got me where I am. And now I just need to let them know that it's up to them to vote for me.
Tommy will respect my gameplay. Brandon hopefully will respect my gameplay. I think that Dylan T, I need to show him that I'm a strong player. What else? I think Rachel will vote for whoever has the most strategic gameplay. Hannah, I don't know how she'll vote, man. I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about that I'm a Libra and traits of that. I hope that people get past some of the dishonesty. In Survivor, you know, I'm here to play, so I played the game how the game should be played.
Definitely one of the most fun things I've done all summer in the past like couple years of my life, but the only thing that would be making it better is winning, so we'll see how tonight goes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, congratulations, Final 3, Rebecca, Bella, and Chris. You guys did what 13 people could not do, and that is sit in the Final 3. I bet all of these guys would love a chance to be in the spot, to take advantage of it, and play in the moment right now. This is it, this is the home stretch. All you guys have to do is answer the questions of the jury. All right, so we're gonna start with opening statements. So Rebecca, you'll go first. You'll have like a minute and a half. Stand up and plead your case.
Congratulations, first of all, to Bella and Chris. It's really crazy that I'm sitting up here right now. At the beginning of the summer, I knew none of you, not even Ronan. I didn't tell any of you guys this. I don't know if you figured it out, but I'm a pretty big like Survivor super fan. I've sort of like grown up watching this show with my mom, so it's pretty cool to finally get a chance to play. I feel like I've done a lot in this game. Strategy-wise, I feel like gameplay, like on a personal level, I've done a lot. I feel like competition level, I've won twice, more than my competitors sitting up here. All of my votes were not personal at all, just gameplay, and I did what I had to do to get here. That's what I have to say.
All right, thank you, Rebecca. All right, Chris, you're up next. Time starts now.
All right. Well, first of all, I wanted to say I'm glad to see all of your faces again. For some, it's been a while. 2 weeks has felt like a long time in the scope of this. I'd also like to congratulate you guys for coming here with me, making it to the Final 3. Now, I don't know much about Survivor. I literally had never watched the show. I came on an hour before at Ronan's request to play the game with you guys. And so when I got in the Final 3 and I was told I had to make a statement, I had to think about what does it mean to be chosen a winner of this game? Does it mean to be a beast at challenges like Dre or Dylan or charismatic like Hannah or Tommy or Rachel, just a really nice person, or making strategic moves like Reed? And I think that throughout the game, I've made the right decision time and time again to prove myself as the sole survivor. I feel like that, like Rebecca said, none of the votes towards you guys were anything directed, anything mean. If I treated you guys like anything less than competitors, it'd be a disservice to you guys playing the game. So that's why I believe you should choose me.
Thank you, Chris. All right, Bella, you ready to go?
Not really.
Bella, your time starts now.
Hi guys, so nice to see you. So I kind of floated my way into this top 3 spot. A lot of you agree that I should not be here. That's okay.
All right, and with that, each of the jury members have prepared a question to ask one of you guys, all you guys, whatever information they need to make their decision to win the game. Brandon, you're up first, all right?
Just want to say, guys, you guys all played a great game. Rebecca, I have a set of questions for you.
Yeah.
And it's, what is loyalty? Do you think that it's a strength in this game? Do you think it's a weakness in this game? No, seriously.
Yeah.
Do you? What is this something that you want to take with you to the game, or is it something that you want to, not have anything of, to get farther,
Great question. I feel like loyalty, it has been important to me in this game. Let me get to it. I think we had a strong alliance, a Final 4, which I can say was me, you, Dre, and Chris. There was a point in the game that our Final 4 started to implode on itself. I will say at that point, and from the beginning, you have been my Final 2.
I fully intended on going to the end with you. I never wrote your name down. I'm not sure if you're aware, but as a sign of respect and loyalty, I wanted to get to the end with you, but I also had to do what I had to do on an individual level to get me to the place where I thought I would win.
That's great. That's what I wanted to hear.
All right, thank you. All right, Reed, you are up. Maybe do a spin really quick.
Yes, please show up the
Seeing, you guys make it to the end is actually really cool, and I think it was a well-played game overall on everyone's part. But my question to all of you is, are you happy with the way that you played throughout the entire game? And if you could have done anything different, what would it have been?
I would have loved to win a challenge. Honestly, to wear the immunity necklace would have been lit. Like, that's the only regret I have.
I also would agree with Bella in that I don't have many regrets playing this game. There are hard decisions you have to make, there are dilemmas, it's a psychological game. So there are times where I wish I could have changed things. In an ideal world, you want to make the decision that makes you happy. But what I really wanted was to be in the final three and to win the game. And I feel like every choice I made along my way to the final three was justified in that sense. So no, I don't have any regrets. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah!
I'm happy with the way I played. I think on a gameplay level, I played exactly the game I needed to play, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Thank you, Rebecca. All right, Thomas LeBlanc, are you ready?
Yeah. Stand up and
Okay.
ask your question.
My question is for all of you. My question is, which two jury members do you think you would most easily defeat in a final three? So, if it was just a final three, which two would be the easiest win?
All right, we'll start with Rebecca this time.
What? Okay. If I had to pick, I would say probably Dylan and Rachel. And can I say why?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Please do.
I think both of you were like super strong competitors. Definitely the whole idol thing was super impressive. But I have to say, out of like everyone sitting here, the two of you were aligned with each other. I know out of Talladega, there was sort of a split there, so you might have not gotten Talladega's votes. And then everyone left is Leilani besides that, so I probably would have gotten Leilani's votes, and that is why.
All right, Chris, you're up.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to say that it's not a cop-out. I'll get to my answer in a second, but all of you are strong players, and for that reason, that's why a lot of you, I put my votes towards you. Like she said, I didn't want to have a lot of you in my final three because I was scared, and that's the way you have to play the game sometimes. That being said, if I had to pick two people to have this debate with, I think it'd be Tommy and Hannah. It's a really tough question, to be honest. I'm doubting my own thinking right now. I don't particularly know
You're totally right. You should rethink that.
what my reasoning would be. But I feel confident that I'd win, and I don't particularly know how good you guys are at representing yourself or public speaking. Honestly, you probably I don't know who to answer. Darn. I hate the question.
You did answer already.
Can't take you back.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to cop out. I feel most confident with you two in my final three. I don't have a particular concrete reason why, but strong hunch.
Bella, it is your turn.
Yeah, you guys are all strong players. Rachel, definitely not. She has a way with words. She's so good. Dre, maybe. Hannah, probably not, because this girl, she is the main character of her own movie. Dylan, maybe I could see myself. Brandon, that's why I voted you out last week.
Out of you four, I think that I could weasel my way into maybe winning.
Yeah, pick two.
Okay, I picked Dylan and Tommy.
Okay.
Bella, I'm impressed that you have made it
Thank you, girl.
My question is, do you think you deserve this win, even though you like dropped out of one of the like major challenges close to the end?
I dropped out of 2 to prove you right, girl. Honestly, out of all 3 of us, I think that Rebecca would deserve the win out of any of us. She really busted her butt to get here, barely knowing any of the group. A lot of us were like kind of familiar with each other, but Rebecca came in here like a blank piece of paper. So if anybody deserves it, it would be Rebecca.
Oh,
That's my answer.
Okay. Thank you for your answer.
This is for all 3 of you. Who of the other 2 would you vote to win?
I already answered my question in the
You
last
already
one.
did.
Keep it short. I'd agree with Bella. I'd vote Rebecca to win. I think she also busted her butt. I physically couldn't sit out and grab a pole in the middle of the water for 8.5 hours. You are insane for that. Just the effort you put in is truly commendable this whole season, especially for not knowing anyone. So, yeah, honestly, I'd give you my vote.
Thank you guys. I would say probably Chris. I think Chris got good at, the social game, talking to all the people he needed to talk to. Also, again, we were in an alliance together from the beginning, so probably Chris.
Does that answer your question, Dre?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Dre. Hannah, it is your turn.
Sure is. Okay, what do you like most about me?
All right, your hair.
All right, if there's reasons why people wouldn't vote for you, what do you think they are for all of you? Like, why do you think you wouldn't want to?
I would say some trusts have been broken by me, and I think if you guys are taking that personally, which I wouldn't blame you at all, that would probably be a reason that you wouldn't vote me to win.
I can't say I was always the most honest player to my teammates in my alliance at times. I did definitely have a lot of trust issues, and I feel like that was reflected by some of you back towards me, and I could understand why that would play a factor in you guys not voting for me. But, tough game.
I've never really had an alliance with anybody. Kind of been like a lone wolf, just like floating down the lazy river onto the final 3. I was just kind of used as like a fill-in vote, so that's why I wouldn't really vote me to win, because like, why does the fill-in vote deserve to win?
All right, Dylan T, you're up. Just Dylan at this point. Sorry.
So it's going to be kind of similar to Reed's question, actually, but I want to ask all of you, tell me at least one thing that you regret. Maybe you lied to somebody, that maybe you were going to vote for this person, but you told them they would vote for them, but then you ended up voting for somebody else, or something that you did that you regret, but be specific. So, all of you.
I don't freaking know, dude.
Well, this was a pretty easy one. Dre, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like absolute trash about blindsiding you this game. I think you're a really strong competitor, and that was part of my reason why I voted you out, but I don't feel like you deserved it at all. I feel like you should be in my seat now, but that's just not how the cards fell, and I do regret that.
Thank you, Chris. We'll go to Rebecca.
The things that I've mentioned before are not moves that I necessarily regret in the game, because they got me to where I am. But not to be repetitive, there is one thing that I do actually regret, which is Dre's vote out. I didn't want to vote you out that week, at least. To be honest. But I was sort of told, listen, we're voting him out. The votes are gathered. You're with us or against us. And I thought that there was nothing I could do. And I tried, but I really did think that there was nothing I could do.
So, now that you've answered the jury's questions, you guys have a final closing statement. Anything you want to say to the jury? Because this is it, and we're about to get to the vote. Rebecca, you're up.
Oh, okay. I'll stand. So, I feel like it's pretty clear from this jury that maybe right now I'm not so popular, but again, I hopefully I hope that you recognize the gameplay in everything I've done, and I did what it took. If I learned nothing, and if I want you to take nothing from my performance in the last immunity challenge, where I and Brandon together hung on to that pole for 8.5 hours in the ocean, cold, tired, wet. I'm super strong-willed, I'm very stubborn, and I did what it took, and I hope you can respect that. Whatever you do, I respect that as well.
All right, Chris, this is it. This is your last plea.
All right. Well, I'd like to start my closing statement by saying that each and every one of you have made my summer. Survivor is definitely the highlight of this whole summer for me. The highs, the lows, everything about it. I barely knew you guys as mutual friends of the couple, but I feel like we're all much closer as a group now because of it. That being said, a lot of hard decisions were made. And at the end of the day, I can't tell you to vote for me. All I can do is ask. And that's what I'm doing. I only got 2 votes this whole season. I'm just asking for a couple more right here. So, appreciate your time.
All right, Bella.
Hi. I think that I deserve to win because I don't know, I forgot. I asked.
It's okay, Bella. Just take your time.
I have not at all ever had very many friends. So Survivor kind of gave me a reason to hang out with you guys, but I think that this was a way to give me like friendships with all y'all, and I hope that we can continue further on to be buddies. Thanks. Came for the laughs and the drinks.
All right. Bella, Chris, Rebecca, this entire season, you guys have had a lot of power. But right now, the power shifts to the jury, the 7 people you voted out recently. One by one, the jury, you guys will be going into the casting booth, and you will be voting for the person you want to win Survivor San Diego, the $1,000, and the title of Sole Survivor. You guys understand? All right, Brandon, you're up first.
This vote, probably the vote with the most pressure in this whole season. Man, this is a hard one, but you know what? Respect. It was a well-played game. There's no hard feelings to anybody here. Even though I found out that you never were on my side, ever, but that's okay.
I don't know, I remember the first day seeing her, I thought she was gonna be the first one out, and the fact that she's made it this far is just like, wow. I don't know. You got my vote.
Vanessa, on the piece of paper,
Oh,
you are going to write Chris. I think Chris has been a very strong competitor all throughout and has been giving his all in every single challenge. And I think that he deserves this win, and he played the game very well.
It was pretty hard to decide who to vote for, especially after they all said what they said. Rebecca and Chris turning. I think that was like the breaking point. So I play more by loyalty, even though I think Chris and Rebecca played a better game and might even deserve it a little more. It's the only person who didn't play me.
Oh my god, she's back again. played hella hard. I can only respect the hustle. Oh my gosh, she's like, you know, a kind little Libra. She's trying to, you know, do whatever she did. She came in not fucking knowing anybody, and like, she seems like she's a little bit shy, but she definitely pushed herself to be very social. And yeah, I can only respect that shit. Obviously, also I'm not voting for a man. Sorry, Chris. Much love.
Alright, I want to say Chris because I really think he deserved it. He came in here with like an hour of notice, and he made it to the final, so I think he really deserves to be the champion of the Survivor.
All right, I'll go get the final vote, okay? All right, after 16 people, 13 challenges, 42 days, over 100 votes, Chris, Bella, Rebecca, one of you guys will be the winner of Survivor San Diego, the winner of $1,000. Remember, you want to see your name on these parchments tonight. Whoever has the majority will be crowned the winner. You guys ready to get started? All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Bella to win Survivor. Second vote, Chris to win Survivor. Third vote, Rebecca to win Survivor. We're tied. 1 vote Rebecca, 1 vote Bella, 1 vote Chris, 4 votes left. Chris, it's 2 votes Chris. Rebecca. Rebecca. That's 3 votes Rebecca, 2 votes Chris, 1 vote Bella. I'm sorry, Bella. You will be finishing third.
Oh man, I have a lot to say about this vote. First off, I told you I'd vote for you. You know, we were a strong team together, and I'm not salty about the decision you made. I think it was a great move. I also want to say, not voting for Slimy C. Slimy C, I hope you don't win. You were slimy.
The winner of Survivor San Diego 1 District, Rebecca.
Everyone, ain't Ronan looking mighty cute in his button up?
And season 1 is in the books. It is the day before this video goes live on YouTube, and I just want to say big thanks to anybody who's been watching our show. Maybe you're watching only bits and pieces, maybe you watched it from beginning to end, maybe you're only watching the finale. Survivor San Diego has been a project that has been so dear to my heart for the last year, and it's crazy now that the finale is going up. We have a winner crowned, and I don't know. I didn't know how possible it was going to be. There was times where I didn't think that we were actually going to have a show to actually put out. These guys blew my mind away. The cast was more than what I thought it would be. The crew, not a lot of experience, but they really shined this season. I could not do it without the crew of Vanessa, Louis, Al, and Francois. Thank you so much. And we're not going anywhere. We have a second season being filmed as we speak, and it is already getting really good. And we're actually casting for season 3. So my point is we're not going anywhere. College Survivor, I love it so much, and I'm still getting around to all the other College Survivors. Big respect to all the other College Survivors who get the cast, get the crew, get the equipment, and sit down and edit this. It is not easy by any means, so big respect to any of you guys. For the last time, that's all I got.